Have you ever tried to eat a poisonous berry and trusted your intuition that it wasn't poisonous, but your intuition was playing a Halloween prank on you and it was poisonous and you got a blister on your lip? Of course that never happened to you. I'm the health guru, not you. I'm gonna help 5 people right now, actually.
He's walking somewhere.
This is a lot more precarious from up here. It looked like oh, that's an epic shot, but now this could fall. That's definitely gonna fall any second. Hopefully not during this video. And if you do, fall that way, my friend. Not this way. That would end vegetable police. Do you want to be responsible for that? You know I died from oatmeal or something. Come on. If you ever have a question, post it on down below. We answer it. How'd you conquer the excessive fruit making you tired? That was always my issue with fruit in the past. I don't know that I've fully conquered it. Hey, little birdie. I kind of slapped it once. So here's the deal. I've had many blood sugar swings. If I eat something super sweet and dense like bananas or a meal of a lot of mangoes till I'm full satiated, my sugar will spike, and it depends very much on whether or not that matters. Does it make me tired? It doesn't always make me tired. I usually find, here's the way to conquer blood sugar issues. Have something to do. Be excited about something. Like today, I was excited to come out here. Even though I forgot my battery, hiked up this mountain and realized it, and I'm like, oh my God, I had to go all the way back home. Now I'm excited again. And so I ate this big meal. If I was just sitting at home with nothing to do and I'm scrolling YouTube and oh, what's new? I would not be excited, and I'd probably be dipping and my energy would suck. Whereas if you have a goal in life, you just go and conquer it. You just eat and then you're like, oh yeah, of course, I'm gonna go right after that. You're just eating to fuel the excitement. Whereas if you have nothing to do, you're dead. Also, sleep, it's everything. The less sleep you get, the more blood sugar you're gonna react to the next day. That's just hands down. I haven't figured it out. I do not want one of those aura rings that's pulsing magnetic brain waves at me. It's here, we discovered some health information, but we're gonna poison you while we tell it to you. It's you have an Apple Fit watch. Oh, my heart rate's this. Yeah, and your radiation levels are 96. Does it measure that? No, it doesn't. And obviously keeping fat low in the diet. Have it at the end of the day, if any. I don't have fat every day. There's fat in everything, fruits, vegetables. But if you save the fish or the nuts and seeds at the end of the day, it's okay, by the time you wake up, you do some exercises, you eat your fruit meal or your starch meal, you're good to go, most likely. So low-fat diet, have something to do, sleep really good, so don't eat too late. All I know is if I eat a big meal as my last meal and it's not fully digested, I do not sleep as well. Ah man, the GMO fruit diet. Go pick your wild fruit and come back to me with how bitter they taste. Wild meat, on the other hand, oh, how lost are my children. I've picked wild grapes, sweet, a little sour, but delicious, better than normal grapes. I've had wild pears, sweet as nectar. Wild apples, plenty around here, very sweet, delicious. In Thailand, I picked some mangoes, but I sucked at them. I had one mango tree, but if you're out in Thailand, papayas are dropping, sweet as hell. You've been lied to. We know that carbs are amazing and they heal everything. So there's obviously an agenda to keep you away from real food. So they're gonna make up this lie that fruit was never sweet, even though its main purpose is to be sweet, to tempt you to eat it and then spread its seed. But all of a sudden, it was only man that injected Fruit Loops into the, get real with yourself. Fruit, is it the same? Have we made apples sweeter than they ever should be? Yeah, probably. But so what? It's the reward for hard work. It's good times. So wild fruit, sign me up. In fact, I think this is a mango tree, if I'm being honest with you. Don't fall because I climb you for your sweet nectar. It's dangerous. But your wild deer meat, that's delicious. That is just so full of the protein you need to burn clean energy all day long with zero fat source. But don't worry, there's always a beef tallow pond somewhere in nature nearby the deer. It's not way too much protein for your own good. It's not like it was designed for lions. Are you crazy? There's no fat in nature. Your wild deer, what are you gonna do with it? 90% of the animal's too tough. You couldn't even chew through it. We're carnivores, bro. Like, I'm not saying not to have some fish. I actually enjoy it. I like it. And raw meat, it tastes okay. It's not like, oh my God, bursting with flavor, but I eat starch, I eat quinoa. That's not bursting with flavor either. I don't care. I just want to feel good and eat healthy. But like meat, raw meat, most of it, that wasn't even his argument, but you couldn't eat it unless you boiled it. You piece of shit. How on earth did you dry fast for 8 days? Did you drink a ton before starting? Or did you take supplements during the fast? Not judging, just want to learn. I built up to it. I know it seems like a heroic thing to do. Guy's on top of a mountain and he's dry fasting. Oh my God, is that Jesus? Oh, it obvious. Wow, that was egotistical. I built up very slowly. It's like 1 day dry fast, 2 day, failed at the 3 day. Just keep going, just keep increasing. And I had motivation. I had a super itchy chest rash and the forehead rash was insane and it was spreading to the cheek. And I was like, I'm done with this life. So I just wanted to fast until it disappeared or I disappeared. So like I had the motivation. That's what does it really. If you're motivated to heal something, like if you've been diagnosed with something crazy, it's like you have 10 days to live. It's like, I'll do anything. Okay, just don't eat. No, anything but that. You can do it. We can all do it. And yes, I always hydrate beforehand. I like to do a juice fast for 1 day. Next one, I will do a 2-day juice fast leading up. It's just you notice it so much, especially in the beginning. It's like the next day you're not even thirsty. For the most part, you're not hungry or thirsty on the dry fast. It's just mental excitement that, oh, I could eat something. This would be so fun to eat. This really sucks just being alone with my own thoughts. If you let the thoughts come, fasting's easy. So it just takes a while. Hydrate with the juice. Nothing is taken during. I've seen some guy like licking salt during a dry fast. Are you the dumbest man alive? Like, what are you doing? Oh, I need the electrolytes. No, you don't. That's just, you're dehydrating the body with salt. You're already at critical low levels here where your body's like going into freak out mode saying, okay, we can kill off this parasite and get water from its body, and here's a tumor we were making for your birthday later on, but we're gonna dissolve that because there's water in there. And your body's going into all these ways just to create water, and you're gonna take salt. But like, why don't you just do saunas and sweat all day and take salt, just lick a salt lick and dry fast? Yeah, that's great. And yes, my head is burning now. Oh man, that sun, that is stupid. I had to shave the head. This stupid vacuumed haircut was just, I looked like a hipster lesbian and I was done with it. I was like, what the hell, man? I like the mohawk, but I can't do it myself. Casey, what do you believe happens to the soul of people that committed suicide? None of us know for sure, and every culture and group, oh, there was a mouse. Oh, you missed the mouse running behind you. Wow, I can see everything up here. I'm like a hawk. In my opinion, what would happen, you end it, you end up in your little transitionary phase where you're like life review and they're like, couldn't do it, huh? Yeah, that was a hard one. You just had to turn left for 1 second. I know it was dark. There were dark times ahead and your headlights were broken, but if you would have just waited like 2 more minutes, you're just gonna have this regret like, shit. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Damn it. That was a hard one. And you're most likely going to try it again. It's like, okay, damn it. And you're gonna choose it. You're gonna be like, I can do this. All right, I see it now. Okay, but then you forget everything anyway and you're a toddler. Hot dogs for breakfast. Couple jabs. Uh-oh. That's why I say just do the best with what you got now. You might be dumber next life. You might that might cripple you in some way. Like you end your life and then, okay, next time we're gonna make it even harder. I doubt it. That's an asshole thing to do, but we just have to try. It's hell earth. We can conquer it. We can be somewhat happy here. I don't know. We all go through dark times. Lately, I've been feeling kind of dark and useless. Like, what the hell are we even doing here? I always go through these phases where it's just like, I have no motivation to do this. I'm a health guru without perfect health. Camera channel, like hardly anything gets announced camera-wise. It's like, and when they do, it's the opposite of what I want. So it's like they're going in a different direction when I'm like, hey man, just a natural look. I'm using a decade-old camera now with like a 30-year-old lens. Come on now. Like, you don't need better than this. Last question here. How would you best lose just fat and gain muscle? I've been on carnivore for months, lost 20 pounds, but still have a little bit of flub. I never wanted to lose weight, per se, just fat. So I've done nothing but flubberize my body. I'm just fatter. I'm eating nothing but carbs. You're on the right path if you just care about body composition and all you want is to look shredded. I was shredded as hell on carnivore, but I was doing 1 meal a day for the most part. Then I was too nauseous. Then I added 2 meals and then 3. If you're not nauseous, try the 1 meal a day and also dry fast every Sunday. I was doing that. I was shredded as hell. Like, things were good except the forehead rash. But like, I have problems with meat and heat for some reason. Maybe you don't, but I've always noticed better body composition when I'm eating nothing but fat and protein, and then I start eating carbs and I gain flubberized looking weight. Even though I'm not fat at all, but like I have a lot of food in my gut. I eat these giant meals, so it's like it's always 2 meals in there, and then escaping. They do an escape room sometimes. But really doing the intermittent fasting, super high on the protein, like this is gonna kill you, this advice, but you'll be shredded as hell in the hospital. So like super high protein diet, you're satiated, but not many calories are coming in, and then your body's searching for fat for some desperation backup fuel, and then you're burning the fat, and it's like awesome. Not getting much from the diets, 60% protein, this is cool, gonna see my kidney doctor soon. So like you're shredded and you're happy and you're intermittent fasting, that slightly holds off the kidney disease for a bit because you're giving yourself a break and it's like, oh, cool. So you could live to like 71 easily doing that and you'll be shredded as hell. So like, I don't know, you can be shredded on high carbs. Most like fruitarians are pretty shredded. I'm just hungrier, I guess. It's fun to eat. I'm eating lots of starch now. You could obviously build muscle and lose fat eating lots of carbs. It's just, you're probably going to think more about food. That was the main thing about carnivore is it's just meat. It's not super exciting and you're not just always thinking, oh, what's my next meal gonna be? And this could be fun. It will be fun, too fun. But if you go high meat, just prepare. Let your family know that, hey, can you guys take care of me soon? Because this isn't going to end well for any of us. But you'll be shredded. Shredded as hell. Imagine that Instagram pic. Come on, it's worth it. I'll leave. Are you thumbing up the video? I hiked up a dangerous mountain. Come on. You're going to thumb it down. Oh boy. I think I know why you're doing it. It's because you once tried to make a butterfly carry an ant out of your house because you have an ant infestation like I do. Just a side rant and then I'll leave. I have ants. They're everywhere. They build little nests in things you wouldn't think about. Like we had a parchment paper box. It wasn't opened and I was shaking it. I was like, they're in there. And then I opened it, ant nest everywhere. They're the death of me. I've tried to seal up every little crack and then they chew through the caulking and come back. I'm about to go on a murder, death, kill rampage with borax and sugar to kill the entire colony. It's not the most vegan thing and I feel bad, but last night I sent them a message. I was like, ants, I respect you. Look at you guys, working together, teamwork, you're protecting the queen, you would die for her. I love you ants, you're stronger, you're 10 times stronger than any human for your size. But listen, you're destroying our home. Tomorrow I'm going to kill you guys with the borax solution. You're gonna bring it home to your queen, she's gonna be very disappointed in you. So just leave. Leave my home tonight, you'll all be fine, find another home. And I woke up and there was ants still. They didn't hear me. So I don't have that breatharian talking to animals powers yet. So rampage begins tonight after you donate Bitcoin. I need it for borax. Subscribe for more videos. See you next.